Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through.
Our aim at Highland Hospice is to provide the best possible care to our patients and their families, but our inpatient unit was over 27 years old and less than half the size of current healthcare guidelines. It only housed 4 single and 2 shared rooms, and we also struggled for space for families and bereavement support.
My sister Erica died here in 2011, and we had been caring for her for about 2 months before we got a week's respite here. The care that Erica got was absolutely phenomenal, but when she came in to begin with, it was for a week's respite, and she was put into a shared room with 2 other fairly elderly ladies, and Erica actually found that incredibly stressful.
The problem at the moment is we only have 4 single rooms, and we have to quite often ask patients if they won't mind moving out of the single room into the 3-bedded area if we need that room for somebody who is less well.
For a few days she was in the shared room, and it really was very uncomfortable for all of us. But very fortunately a single room became available and she was given that option. And the difference it made to Erica was just phenomenal. She just relaxed and was comfortable and in fact was happy to stay.
It's pretty awful at times because for the nurse as well, because we have to pluck up the courage to ask somebody to move out of a room that they're well settled in, they have the privacy to see their families there, and to move out into another area where it's more public. And the patient themselves quite often say, I would prefer to stay, but I will give up the room for somebody who needs it more than I do.
Building work is now underway at Highland Hospice. Our original unit has been demolished and our new home is due to open in autumn 2016. By rebuilding, we can double the size of our old unit while staying on the same site and provide 9 single bedrooms and 1 shared room. We will have the scope to develop our virtual services, 3 designated counselling rooms and much more space for families and loved ones, which is such an important part of hospice care.
It's my daughter that was in the hospice, and with me I've got Emma. I'm Dawn's sister.
I'm Wesley, Dawn's husband.
Dawn grew up in Barberville, a wee village just north of Invergordon, and went to the local schools there in the academy, and that's where she met Wes, at the academy, and they used to carry her bags down the street.
Then we had Tyler.
Who's now 12.
Yep. Then later on Dawn got cancer, breast cancer, and little Missy, who's now 6, came along, and she's like our little angel.
Oh, she is.
Not always.
Oh, she is.
16 years later we got married. In the hospice.
In the hospice, yes. But certainly Dawn was 36. Dawn was 36 when she passed away. She was extremely brave. I think if I had one word to say about her, it would be courage. Total courage. She was overwhelmed. It would overwhelm me, her courage. We were very lucky because Dawn did always have her own room and we were always able to stay.
You couldn't do that if you're in a ward, so...
No, if you're in a ward. So again, good luck to any rebuild because it's essential and it's very, very, very important.
The Project Build appeal was launched to raise the money required to rebuild Highland Hospice. We have been overwhelmed by the support shown so far, but our appeal is not over and we still have money to raise to ensure the best possible home for our patients and their families.
The Highlands is quite a small pool to take money out of, but we so desperately need this money to enlarge the hospice and keep it going for another 25 years at least, and we'd be very grateful for anybody that can give us money to realise this.
we look back and we have a lot to be thankful for. You know, that it was all done so well for us.
You got the love. You got the love.
I want everybody who needs a bed in here to be able to be here.
You got the love.